Hey, welcome to the show. Today we're talking about the perks of having a same day wedding video edit, which is so awesome. I'm so excited to talk about this topic because it's something that's trending and people really want to know about it. And it's being offered right here in Tennessee. And this is why we have Justin Thompson of Justin Thompson Media here. And he is based in McMinnville, Tennessee, and specializes in cinematic wedding videography, capturing your story with style and emotion. Justin and his team offer same day edits, so you can relive the highlights of your wedding with your guests before the day is over. Their a la carte services give you the freedom to tailor their offerings to your exact needs, ensuring you get exactly what matters most without paying for extras. Justin Thompson Media focuses on making you feel relaxed and confident throughout your day, capturing every authentic moment so your wedding film is as memorable and unique as your love story. So, welcome, Justin.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm excited to chat with
Yeah,
you.
I know. I'm really excited to chat about this. It's something that's a little bit newer on the scene here, and I just want to know all the ins and outs of it. And I'm sure a lot of people listening just want to hear all about it too. So let's just start off though. Like, how did you get into this field as far as videography goes? And how did you start Justin Thompson Media?
Yeah, I mean, way back, I think it just started with photography. I had my dad's camera. We'd go on hikes, and I like taking photos for whatever reason. And eventually, that led into like a high school project with video. And then I started doing more video for church and friends and family. Started getting hired for jobs. Weddings was one of the first videos I did. And then I experiment with a lot of different business paths and video paths. And basically, in the last 5 years, I committed to starting my own business and doing wedding videography as the main focus. And that's sort of the quick summary there.
I love that. That's really cool that it kind of started off with a camera and hiking with your dad. Like, I think that's really cool. So, was your dad a photographer or was he just kind of like, let's go out and take some photos?
No, yeah, he's in the well, he was in the Air Force. He retired
Wow.
recently, but I mean, he's just a smart guy. Like he's good at a lot of different things. But yeah, it was just casual photography. But just for whatever he likes taking. Now that I like think about it, like he does like taking nature photos. Funny enough, like taking photos of birds and animals.
That's cool.
So I think that. So, but yeah, I just started taking photos with him while we were hiking and the rest of my family, and I still remember getting a photo of a seashell in the foreground with the beach in the background. It's like my
That's
favorite
so
photo.
cool. I
But
love that.
yeah, I got into same day edits basically when I started. I have a coach, Michael Gebbin, and that's what was he was really known for and encouraged me to do. And
Wow.
um, it's been learned a lot through the process, and I really enjoy same day edits. The yeah, I'll stop there.
Mhm. That's really cool. So, yeah, let's hop in. For those that may not know or aren't really familiar with the video world, can you explain what exactly a same day edit is?
Mhm. It is a 3 to 5 minute highlight video with music, and it's basically a typical wedding highlight video. But I bring a projector screen, usually about 120 inches, and we show it during your reception. We coordinate with the planner and your timeline to find a good spot. It always depends on the wedding, but usually I've done it before the grand exit. That usually seems to be a good time. And yeah, we get people gathered around. It's a little movie, get the lights low, and we show the wedding highlight to everyone and their guests. And it's a really fun time. It's a lot of work, but the reactions from the couple, the reactions from people, the real wide range of emotions, or crying, cheering, laughing,
Hmm.
and it's a really fun event, and it adds a little memory to the wedding that I really like.
That's so cool. Okay, so it's like you and your team are there on wedding day shooting what is happening. And then is there kind of like a moment, or I guess you have a team, so it's like do you have somebody like in the background kind of editing all the footage as it's coming in? Or how does that all work to get that finished product at the end of your wedding?
I've been improving and getting better, and I've been realizing how important is like I really need people helping me. Like I have editors now and I have other videographers, but originally I actually did it all by myself. Don't
No
recommend doing
way.
that. So I would film and I basically just wouldn't eat, and I'd get most of my editing
Man.
done while people were eating. And then I would get editing done during dancing, because usually you don't need to get a ton of reception dancing. It's kind of the same thing for a few hours. So I would do a
Right.
lot of editing then, and my edits were a little bit simpler. But then I started hiring more second shooters. This is like early in the, and then
Yeah.
and now for this year going forward, I'm making it a point I need a third person, and
Yeah.
that person's just going to be dedicated to editing, or I'm still not sure. Depends on who I find exactly. I'll either do the editing and they'll take over filming as lead videographer, but basically it needs to be a three-man team to really be done
Hmm.
efficiently. But yeah, most of the same day edits were done with a two-man team, and I would just edit during dinner. I'd edit during the reception. Let my second shooter take care of any light events that are happening towards the end of the day, and we'd show it towards the end of the day during the grand exit, and that's usually between like around 8 p.m. And so I have time to edit. Usually I can get
Hmm.
the edit done in, I mean, now the edits have gotten better, so it's taking me a bit more time, but it's around a little less than 2 hours is how long it takes me throughout the day.
Wow, you're quick. That's
I,
fast.
yeah, it's
I mean, you have to be with what you're doing.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's really cool. And so how long is the edit that you're doing at the end of the wedding? So you have a screen set up, right?
Hmm.
And then it's like everybody gather around, or you ask the DJ, I'm guessing, to kind of like gather everybody up, or the planner. And then everybody is around and watching what just unfolded in front of them, but it's kind of like in your lens, or like how you saw it
Hmm.
throughout the day, which is really cool. So what are kind of like some of the reactions that you've seen with this video at the end of the wedding?
Yeah, so first question, yeah, it's three right now. It's been 3 to 4 minutes. Now that I'm going to
Okay.
be hiring a third person, I want to keep. I want to. I mean, my dream is to one day like produce same day edits that are as high quality as like regular 5 minute edits that take people weeks to edit. So as I
Right.
have an editor, I think we can push that up to closer to 4 to 5 minutes.
Cool.
It's just because we have one person dedicated to it, but most of them that I've done have been between 3 and 4 minutes. And yeah, with the gathering around, because people need to gather around for the grand exit anyways, that's why I've
Hmm.
tended to shoot it around that time, because everyone's having to get together, DJs make an announcement, and I have me and my second shooter set up everything to the side somewhere, move it into place, and sometimes the venue has a screen that we can use. But I like to be self-sufficient with our own speaker and screen and everything, and set it into place. Everyone watches, everyone loves it, cheers, cries, and then we send them off to the grand exit. It's a really nice emotion, another emotional peak towards the end of the night, and then into the grand exit. It's a really nice way to sort of end the day. And
Yeah.
there's one question you asked, I forgot.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, I can't remember it either. So I guess we'll just move on to the next one. So, okay, let's talk same day editing. Why do you think this is so popular right now? And what kind of couples are gravitating towards this form of media for their weddings?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of advantages to it. I mean, one, it's another fun event on your wedding day. And it makes it special, makes it unique. Most couples don't have it yet, and so it helps you stand out and make your wedding more memorable. It's a lot of immediate gratification. You really quickly get your wedding highlight back. Oh, now I remember what you're saying. So, like, because yes, it's through my lens that you're seeing the wedding, and
Yeah, yeah.
most couples are really, there's a lot of emotion, maybe some nerves, usually nerves, and they're usually so caught up in everything that they forget to they don't see as much of their wedding themselves. I know that sounds weird, but
Yes. No,
there's
it's
so much emotion,
true.
they're kind of blinded. And so getting to sit down, calm things down a little, get the lights low, they get to re-see all the decorations, all the beautiful dresses and suits, and all the fun little moments. I love to find little cute little moments. Sometimes there'll be something cute with the kids, or some funny
Right.
moment with the guys doing something goofy. So it's a nice way to really appreciate your wedding. You put so much money and time and effort into it. It's nice to get that. So it's immediate
Hmm.
gratification. It's also something I'm able to give you the couple a link to the video within like a day or two. I like to polish it up a little bit, so it takes me a little bit of time to upload it, but so they can send that to friends and family that maybe couldn't attend the wedding. And so there's a lot of lot of satisfying aspects to the same day edit. And yeah, I think that's why it's getting more popular. And video in general is getting more popular. Photography has always, like, you need a photographer. That's just like you assume you need one. And so I think video is usually more less on the bottom totem pole, but I think video is getting more and more popular as people are seeing the value and capturing the events in with live movement and live sound. And I think it works out
Mhm.
well when you have both photo and video.
Oh, yeah, I 100% agree, and I think with what you're doing with showing the video at the very end of the wedding, I think even, like, if you keep that a surprise for your wedding guests, like, that's such a cool element to add to your wedding. Like, not only are you, hiring a wedding videographer that you can, like, look back on for years to come at your wedding video and things like that, it's like a lot of couples that I talk with, they are asking in Facebook groups and asking online, like, what are some really cool ways that I can make my wedding memorable? And I think doing a same day wedding video edit is probably one of the more memorable things that you can do for your guests. Just it brings a community aspect, I think, to your wedding, and it brings like a really fun surprise element too, and it keeps people like engaged, and it's just like a really good like nightcap to put on the day, and something for your wedding guests to really truly talk about on the way home too, because it's something that's not done at every wedding that you go to. Like, I think as a wedding guest, you're kind of like going into weddings being like, okay, I know how this goes, like, we'll go do the ceremony, then we'll do cocktail hour and go to reception and then like leave at dancing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like having this element added to it, it's like it can set your wedding apart so much compared to other weddings that, you know, are just typical.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool. And yeah, so for the types of couples, I know you were saying like it's people who want to add that surprise element, people who kind of like that instant gratification. And I think a lot of times too, just people who value video so much, I think, are the
Yeah.
types of couples who are going to gravitate towards you.
It also really works
Yeah.
well in larger guest counts. I mean, it's a
Yes.
movie, so it's a very similar
Right.
feeling to like going to the theater. And if you have a nice bridal party, like large size bridal party, a bunch of friends you've had a relationship for decades or years, they want to cheer for you for the video. Like
Yeah.
they feel incentivized to cheer and laugh and congratulate you while they're watching. It's the best possible crowd you can have for a movie, and it's about you. And so I think that's what really helps it as well, is it's your friends and family watching it and cheering you on. So I think
Hmm.
it definitely works better with a larger group, larger, more energetic bridal party. There's also things that the guests don't get to see, like when we take the couple out to sunset photos, like there's no guests out
Yeah.
there. And so
That's so true.
those are some of my favorite shots on the wedding day. And I really make it a point to get that into the same day edit. And so, guests don't get to see that, but that's some of the prettiest stuff you'll get. And there's all kinds of moments that the guests are there, but they're not seeing every aspect of the wedding. Like I have a second shooter with the guys, and I'm with the ladies. Like people can't be at both locations, but I can with my team, and we get to put that all the best moments into that edit. And it really does help stand apart. And yeah, my coach, he does it a lot for weddings and also like other events as well, like corporate events and business events. It's a same day edit is a really fun experience for large events.
Yeah. I think that's so cool. Um, yeah, and I personally, like, we hired a wedding videographer, and I would probably say that it was one of the most important hires that we did for our wedding, because I mean that was 13 years ago, and it's like we still watch our wedding video, and it just brings your wedding to life even more compared to a still photo. Um, and it's really special. It's something that I show my kids now. And, it's really special to me too, because I have like my great grandma like on the mic giving us like a message
Mm,
about our wedding, and it's like she is passed now, and it's like I always have that memory and that like actual video of her talking to us, which is really cool. And so I think that's what I absolutely love about video, because it just brings the whole day to life. And like you said, as a bridegroom couple, it's like you're going through your day and it goes by so fast that it's such a whirlwind. It's like people are tapping you on the shoulder nonstop to talk to you, and you're getting stopped, and like you can't barely even like take a bite to eat of your food or like
mm,
have a sip of a drink, because it just gets so busy and the time goes by so fast. And then to be able to have a video that shows, like you said, all these elements that you may not have even seen happen on your wedding day, for you to be able to, first of all, relive that. And second of all, to be surprised by some of the things that did happen. Like you said, like filming the kids and stuff. Like, I remember in my wedding video, like, there was a shot of some of my little cousins like playing a
mm,
video game on the stairs that like I didn't see them doing that as the
mm.
bride, but like it was just so fun to see like all of those added elements just like all come together and see what actually happened on our day. So love what you do and
Yeah.
highly recommend it.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, video, I mean, ultimately all this, again, weddings are ultimately a luxury, like all these we're all like luxury services. Like we,
Yeah.
so totally understand if it's not in the budget, but if you are spending a lot of money on your wedding, if you are investing all this in flowers and decoration and dresses and catering, I just think not having footage of that forever, I think it is. I just think that's super. It's a super advantage of having video. You get to capture all these decorations. You get to capture everyone's happy faces and smiling. Everyone dressing up. You get to capture the beautiful venue you're spending money for. All you know, and video not only captures the footage but also captures the sound, which is really important. You get to, like you said, with your grandma, you get to hear loved ones and relatives, their voices. And I think, and like you said, you get to keep it forever. And especially with the highlights, I mean, that's something you'll want to watch every year on your anniversary. Is a five
Mhm.
minute relatively quick video, but really fun and emotional, and get to show the kids, show the grandkids. And I think video has a really important role for capturing these memories.
Oh yeah. I completely agree. It's so great. And like you said, you are spending so much money and so much of your budget on all of these other added elements, and then to not to just have them as a memory in your head, or to maybe just have like one still photo of that thing. I think, yeah, just saying, reiterating again, like the video just brings it more to life, and it's like one more added form of like keeping that memory alive and keeping all of those things you spent so much money on, like just having another point of view of it through your wedding video, which is so cool.
Absolutely.
So, oh yeah. All right. So we know that you do same day wedding video edits. What other forms of media do you offer in your packages that you have, Justin?
Yeah. So we do. I have sort of my brochure, and there's like a base package, and there's add-ons you can pick. So there's like usually like three main events during your weddings: the ceremony, your toast, and your dances. And so you can pay for all of that and have those covered with our best angles. I like to have 3 to 4 cameras for the ceremony. Just it's an important event. There's a lot going on, and so having two people filming with multiple cameras is important. Then your toast, getting your different people that are giving speeches, getting that audio and getting footage of them. It can be, like you said, with your grandma or other relatives, siblings, can be really special. And then the dances, father, daughter, other groom, and other ones that might happen. Getting all that covered. And then we can put that all together into a longer video. Depends on how long the events are. Could be 30 minutes, could be an hour. Just kind of depends on how long those events were. Can also pay for things like a love story, and that's like an engagement
Mm.
session where I take the couple out before their wedding, and we get some beautiful shots around sunset, and also do sort of sit down interviews, and you guys can tell me your guys' story, how you guys met, and words to each other, and we can make that into a beautiful little video. And then there's like 1 minute teaser videos. So for people that maybe don't get the same day edit, but you still want something pretty quick, 60-second video delivered relatively quickly after the wedding to hype up the longer 5 minute edit. It's really great. Also, this is included in the base package with drone coverage if weather and the venue
Ooh,
allows for it. Yeah,
that's
drone
cool.
coverage is really fun.
Hmm.
Also, if they're doing a big this is probably more something for like an Indian wedding, but you have like a wedding weekend where I come out for multiple days with the team and we
Yeah.
film rehearsal dinner, we film all the different days of the wedding and multiple events. So, but yeah,
Hmm.
I think, and then you can get extra hours, you can get extra videographers. Let me see, I have my list real quick right here. Oh yeah, social media package. That's another fun one. So
Yeah, for sure.
people are definitely more savvy and wanting to post stuff on Facebook and Instagram, and so we can create a bundle of shorts for you. And that one is still it's a very there's all kinds of short social media content we could make. So that's something I'd want to collaborate with the couple on. Like, hey, what usually the bride, but like what does she want to post on social media? Is there a specific type of short or social media TikTok video she wants? Let's coordinate with that, and we'll make that happen. But that's really fun for couples that really want to post stuff on online.
Hmm.
Destination wedding travel fee. So I definitely do destination
Yeah,
weddings, and so
very
I need
cool.
help paying for the flight and hotel. But if we can
Hmm.
get that, I can travel pretty much anywhere. Almost done. Yeah. Oh yeah, the FOMO edit. So the FOMO, the fear of missing out edit, that is basically where we take everything that we filmed, excluding like sometimes you use shaky footage or something, but we try to take everything that we can that's usable and put it into one long video. That can go
Wow.
between an hour and 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like there's not going to be music or anything added to it, but it's just going to have all of the clips that we have from both shooters put into one long movie, and that's a homely movie is kind of what it feels like. And that's if there's something you don't want to really miss, and you want everything. That's another option for those couples, and that's pretty much what I have right now.
Yeah. Those are all such great offers, and I think it covers your bases for like a lot of different clientele. I think especially the social media package is really cool. I mean, just from what I've been seeing on socials as far as like couples go, like even that love story option that you offer where it's like, a video during your engagement session. And I think that's so cool. I've been seeing more and more of those online now from a lot of influencers that I follow. And I think that's something video is king right now on socials. So it's like, the algorithm is honoring video. And I think just seeing the cool videos that people can put together is awesome. And for somebody who's kind of already doing that on social media, it'll just add to the whole like feel to their wedding, doing those teasers beforehand and letting people know they're getting married. And it's another thing to like get excited about too when you're engaged, because just having that video of your engagement or of your engagement photos, doing that whole love story is really cool. It's a great add-on to your packages and what you guys offer, which I think also sets you apart from a lot of other videographers out there too.
Well,
So,
thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
yeah.
Try to base package gives you what I think everything that you need. 8 hours of coverage is pretty much a full day. Set two shooters, and the 5 minute highlight is sort of the main video you'll want, and some other things there. But the add-ons can let you really customize. So you only spend what you only pay for what you actually want. And so I
Hmm.
think that's really nice.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that you're willing to travel, there are a lot of people outside of the Nashville area that listen to this podcast too. And so Justin is available if you are listening. He can travel to your wedding for you and do a same day edit or any of these other amazing things. So we're about to wrap up, but tell us if there's anything else you wanted to talk about or where people can find you online to book your services.
Yeah, so pretty much everything is Justin Thompson Media. So my website, justinthompsonmedia.com, Facebook, my personal is just Justin Thompson, but my Instagram, Justin Thompson. Actually, I think that's also Justin Thompson. But if you just search Justin Thompson Media, you'll find me through all that.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I think yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to keep going. I'm always trying to improve every year. I'm trying to meet new vendors, trying to meet new people, new couples, make new connections, new relationships, build a stronger and stronger team every year. And I love same day edits, and so I definitely want to keep doing those. I want to keep improving the quality of those and really pushing how advanced those videos can be, even done on the same day. And yeah, I'm excited to travel as well. Like I said, my dad was in the Air Force, and so we traveled a lot growing up, and so I've always enjoyed visiting new countries, new places, seeing new locations. I love the novelty of all that. It's very fun. And yeah, I'm excited to. It's an honor to get to film these weddings. You know, it's a big deal. It's a special day, and I want to do my best to take care of you guys and make you guys feel calm, especially people that are a little camera shy.
Hmm.
Try to ease them into filming, and yeah, I think I get to do a really fun job, and I'm glad I get to do it.
Yeah, you do. Your job is so fun. You're with the couple literally all day long. No one else gets to do that besides a
I
photographer,
know
maybe.
I
So
get VIP access to all kinds
I
of behind the
know.
scenes stuff.
You do. Yeah. That's so cool. Well, I appreciate you coming on today, Justin. This is like a really fun topic to talk about. And yeah, if you're listening in same day edit, if you're into it, yeah, contact Justin. And I hope you guys have learned a little bit more about this topic. And yeah, catch some more episodes of the Wedding Reporter podcast for some more topics like this. So thank you again, Justin. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too. Take care,
All
guys.
right. Bye. There you have it, another episode of the Wedding Reporter podcast. To see those gorgeous wedding and engagement photos, head over to NashvilleBrideGuide.com for more behind the scenes content. And if you like this episode, I would so appreciate it if you would rate and subscribe the show. See you next time for another great episode.